going to happen because they played with that kind of confidence in the first meeting. They feel very good about this one.
Now Booker, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Right side Turner. And stolen by Drummond. It's Nembhard on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
And it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Turner for three. The Pacers pull it in.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Pass to Drummond. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That is big boy, grown man strength right there by Drummond. Excels at brushing off the contact and then converting through tough defense.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Booker with it. Pass to Whitmore. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Drummond. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Drummond's got 5 now.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. They get a hand on it. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Vassell. Back to Nembhard. And here's Brunson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Whitmore. Rebounded by Kamare.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Nembhard. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Back to Turner. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. It's stolen by Monk. And stolen by Whitmore. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Pass to Monk. Back to Brunson. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Turner.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. 1:25 left to play here in the first. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Here's Whitmore. Misses from close range. Pacers trail by 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Back to Turner. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Good on the three-point shot. McDaniels got 8 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They lead by 13. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Pacers trail by 11. Now, Mann hasn't made one yet. With the drive. Monk for 3. The rebound by Turner.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Who's watching it?
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
I see him. I see him. Shoot!
6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Pacers trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Back to Vassell. And stolen by Whitmore. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Here's Mann. Scoreless thus far. Back to Drummond. Over Turner. And it's Drummond missing. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Brunson with a clean look. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
It's Vassell on the wing. And Indiana, another three.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Booker inside. Booker taking the hit.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Brunson, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Indiana, trailing by 19. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Back to Vassell. Right wing. To stop the run. And Jalen Brunson gets the 3. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
They get the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Brunson with it. Now Smith defending. Snatched up. Drummond. Off target at the rim.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Back to McDaniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. McDaniels got 10.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson with it. And it's sent back by Turner. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
Was a score.
Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pacers trailed by 20. Brunson, right side. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Pacers foul.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The visitors with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Brunson, no good.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
For three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And that one's good. Drummond.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Jalen Brunson.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
That was your Pacers High School.
And here are the Pacers now. And it's Vassell in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Indiana ball.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Nembhard. Here's Brunson. And finally they hit one. Brunson's got 10.
No doubt Brunson committed to getting his rhythm. He wants to be a provider on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Vassell. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Kamara. From deep, Brunson. Brunson with another miss. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Brunson, right side. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 6. Turner with the steal. Here's McDaniels. Makes it off the glass. 17 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
From deep, Brunson. Here's Drummond. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the call on Andre Drummond.
Personal foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
Shot clock at 6. Turner comes with the double team. The rebound by Turner. Pass to Smith. Fires top of the key.
Jabari
That
Smith.
falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Now, here's Monk. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Booker's got 15.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
to the middle. They need this. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The shot by Monk is no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Smith, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jovic fires the three. Pass to man. Takes a three. Jovic, no good. Over to the wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Monk for three.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Trying to get something going. The shot by Monk is no good. Booker outside. The three. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Jovic. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Your Pacers.
Delivering.
The visiting team, 65.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the wing, Turner. Going inside. Banked in off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond.
First team
That
foul.
will get him his fourth foul of the game. Back to Turner. Booker outside. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Pass to Turner. Puts up a deep three. Rebound Andre Drummond.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Fade away. Brunson, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Here's Brunson. He doesn't hit that one.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Puts it up from 17. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Back to Whitmore. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond picks one up.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
Free throw good. Whitmore. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
It's Nembhard on the wing. And Turner with a clear path to the rack.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. He does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Line for the away team.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Drummond. Out to Brunson. Lets it go with a three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
The shot by Turner no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Nembhard. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Now Whitmore. Here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Vassell left side. Drains the three-pointer. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Drummond. Up top, Vassell. And he comes up with the deuce.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Kicks it out to Booker. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Indiana. Here's Nembhard. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Turner looking around. Fires for three. No basket. That's his fifth miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Smith. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Back to Turner. It's Drummond with the rebound. So it's the Pacers now. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Back to Brunson. Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Turner. Out to Smith. Plenty of space. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Shot's good by Turner.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it